So in this week's Cannabis News, I just wanted to provide a quick update following our Traveling with Cannabis and Hemp show from last week. Either during or on the same day as our show, the Transportation Security Administration issued some guidance on hemp-derived CBD, basically saying that products and medications containing hemp-derived CBD or that are approved by the FDA are allowed to be carried in check-on luggage and carry-on luggage at the airport. With the very important reminder that cannabis is still federally illegal. TSA is a federal agency with federal employees who are tasked with reporting potential suspected violations of the law. Basically meaning that, while their primary job is to detect threats to aviation and security, meaning they're not directly looking for illegal drugs such as cannabis, at least from federal law. If something is found, it is their duty and their job responsibility to report it to law enforcement. So there at least is some clarification with the hemp-derived CBD products and FDA-approved ones can be traveled with on airline flights. Another agency from the federal level, the FDA, held a public hearing today regarding CBD regulations. As you know, the federal government, the FDA needs to improve CBD as generally recognized as safe. As of right now, there are only 3 ingredients that are given this designation, which does not include CBD, but the FDA is entertaining testimony and data on that particular fact point. I think the general takeaway from the hearing was that there needs to be more data, there needs to be more research on dosage and safety. So we'll definitely keep you updated on that. And then the final news is that I was going to report on a bill that was in the California legislature that allowed municipalities or required them to opt in based on if some of their voters had passed Prop 64, which is their adult use law, in action versus banning it. I recently heard that yesterday that was pulled basically from lack of legislative support. So I think in Michigan we're dealing with a similar situation where we passed with 56% of the vote. A lot of municipalities, on the other hand, are not listening to their constituents and opting in and allowing these businesses to exist. And the only way to eliminate the black market and ensure safe access and dosing is to allow more businesses in the community, otherwise there's going to be a problem. So I'd like to see some similar legislation enacted in Michigan, allowing potentially more businesses to be in existence. But other than that, I think we're going to continue to chip away at things here, both at the federal and at the state and local level, as we're seeing with some positive news.